Good afternoon, friends. Satyamev Jayate, Satyam Vada Dharmachara. Welcome to the news desk on income tax, GST, and corporate laws. Let's start from the income tax. Delhi High Court. High Court direct assessee to follow manual procedure to claim TDS refund in case of the technical glitches on transportal. In this case, Delhi High Court held that where SSC filed an instant with writ petition seeking a direction to revenue to remove technical glitches and enable trash portal so that SSC could file its refund application for excess TDS deposited by it. Since in impugned case, a scrutiny and verification of TDS amount paid had to be manually done according to established procedure. Assessee was to be directed to follow said procedure forthwith, and once assessee followed a forced procedure, revenue was to be directed to decide assessee request with thereafter. Another case, Kolkata Tribunal, non-profit entity awarded contract by RBI to construct museum not eligible to section 11 benefit. In this case, Kolkata Tribunal held that where SSC, a non-profit entity, was awarded a contract of construction of a museum by RBI, since SSC was to execute work as directed by RBI as contractor in lieu of the money, actual work not being charitable in nature, SSC was not eligible for Section 11 benefit. Let's start from GST. AAR Kerala, cooperative society engaged in financial business qualify as financial institution eligible to avail 50% input tax credit under GST. In this case, assessee cooperative society carrying on business of financing by accepting deposit and granting loans or advances qualified to be a financial institution as per RBI Act and consequently also section 17 subsection 4 of the CGST Act, and accordingly assessee was eligible for availing option provided under section 17 subsection 4, which prescribed to avail an amount equal to 50% of the eligible credit of the input tax on inputs, capital goods and input services in that month, and the rest shall lapse. Allahabad High Court, rectification order can be passed when there is a mistake apparent from the records. Allahabad High Court held that a rectification under section 74 can only be for a defect apparent on the face of the record which is to be rectified, and authority cannot rewrite order. Hence, where tribunal did not find mistake apparent on the face of the record to rectify it, and SSC failed to produce a relevant document and to appear in adjudication proceeding to make out a case, order passed by the competent authority dismissing application under section 74 was justified. National Anti-Profiteering Authority, franchisee of Subway guilty of profiteering for not passing benefit of the GST rate reduction on restaurant services. In this case, NAA held that where respondent franchisee of the Subway System India Private Limited deposit despite reduction in the rate of GST on restaurant services from 18% to 5% with effect from 15th November 2017 had denied benefit of the tax reduction to its customers in contravention of the provision of section 171 subsection 1, and thus resorted to profiteering in respect of the restaurant services supplied, he had committed an offense under section 171 3A and thus would be liable to penal action. Let's cover SEBI. SEBI issued circular on the 8th September 2020. In this circular, National Stock Exchange to undertake Aadhaar authentication services of UIDAI. In the circular, The government of India permitted 8 entities to undertake Aadhaar authentication services of the UIDAI subject to compliance of its conditions as specified. In view of the same, the National Stock Exchange of India Limited shall undertake Aadhaar authentication services of the UIDAI. Let's cover company law. There are two significant amendments. First, MCA issued notification on 7 September 2020. In this notification, MCA relaxes deposit norms for startup companies, allowed additional 5 years time to repay deposit of rupees 25 lakhs or more. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has notified the company's acceptance of deposits amendment rule 2020, whereby rule 2C clause 8 of the said rule has been amended. Now a startup company who has accepted 25 lakhs or more by way of the convertible note may convert into equity or repay within 10 years from the date of issue in a single tranche. Earlier time period for conversion into equity or repayment was 5 years. And significant amendment, that is the MCA issued press release on the 8th September 2020. In this press release, timeline for holding annual general meeting for financial year 2019-20 extended till December 31st from September 30th 2020. Accordingly, various ROC, Bangalore, Kanpur, Delhi, Ahmedabad issued orders for extension of the time period of AGM. In this press release, a big relief is given by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs MCA to around 12 lakhs companies today by extending the timeline for holding AGM till December 31st from September 30th. Therefore, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs issued direction to registrar of companies to issue order without filing of the formal application and payment of the fee. Even application already filed but no approved or rejected are also covered for the relief. Thank you, friends. Thank you for watching News Desk on the income tax, GST, and corporate laws. We are trying to cover other allied law also. There's a FEMA, insolvency, bankruptcy code, labor laws, and other allied laws. We have the separate WhatsApp group for the legal awareness where we are covered Delhi High Court and Supreme Court judicial pronouncement, and we are also compiling weekly Supreme Court and High Courts cases. So please share among the professional colleagues and join our WhatsApp group or Telegram group, or also subscribe our channel so that you can get regular updates on my GS updates on GST, income tax, corporate laws, and other laws on regular basis. Please share among the professional colleagues and students. Thank you so much.